What's good? It's your boy Hurricane giving you some motherfucking news about Kamala Harris. And she addresses the businesses of the U.S. and what she wants us businesses to do. So let's get off into it.
But Kamala Harris has done nothing to stop the invasion. Nothing. Kamala Harris has not visited the border, but she is actively encouraging U.S. businesses to outsource their investment from the U.S. to the Northern Triangle, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras.
El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras. All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna do a breakdown like as we go. El Salvador. The United States been fucking with El Salvador since 1863. The United States been fucking with Guatemala since 1849. Honduras, the United States been fucking with Honduras since 1830. All right, now this is Central America here. All right, I want y'all to keep that in mind. Since the 1800s, we've been over here. All right.
Harris on Friday met with private sector business leaders at the White House.
Private sector business leaders of the White House. I want to let you know what private sector means again. Remember when your presidents talk, we're about to give you jobs, and the jobs going to be for the private sector. And most people will be like, we're getting jobs. But no one paying attention to private sector. Private sector means government jobs. We are the public sector. We work for the public. Okay? Unless you work for the government, you are public sector. Till then, like the secret shit, the private sector is private shit. Alright? Public sector is public shit. The shit that we see every day when we go out to go to work. That's public. Private shit you can't see. You feel me? Look up the word private. But private sector. She met up with private sector business people.
I told them to put money into Central America to help out our neighbor. Watch.
And in that way also show what it means to be a good neighbor, because this is also in the context of the Western Hemisphere. And in that way we know that we are interconnected and in many ways interdependent when it comes to many issues. So today we are launching our call to action.
Launching our call to action. All right.
For businesses to invest in the Northern Triangle. And that is one of the specific reasons that I've asked these business leaders
to invest in the Northern Triangle. All right? I'm breaking down as we go.
To join us today. And so this focus includes digital inclusion, everything from digital inclusion to workforce development.
Digital inclusion, workforce development. Okay, digital inclusion, okay. Are you about to teach these people how to work a cell phone? Or are you about to open up an Amazon shop? Digital inclusion. I don't understand what that means. Digital inclusion. Somebody look that up for me. I should have looked it up when I did this goddamn video. My bad. But workforce development. Workforce development. So, we're about to create some private sector jobs. But this workforce development, I'm about to get off to that, what that workforce development means. Because this is easy. This is very easy what I'm about to do right here.
I believe that the businesses, in particular our private business sector.
All right. Particularly private business sectors.
Very significant role to play. As we all know.
Very significant role to play. What about the public? Give the nigga on the street a job.
Creating jobs and promoting economic opportunity.
Promoting economic opportunity. I'm about to show you the economic opportunity. Damn, I sound like the motherfucker from Idiocracy.
And in long-term development.
Long-term.
I am proud that we have companies.
They've been over there since the 1800s. You damn right it's long-term.
Already in the United States who have committed to act.
All right. Let's stop right there. She want to fund El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras. We've been over there since the 1800s. What's the funding for? Nah, let's just really just talk about El Salvador first. Let's get El Salvador out the way. That motherfucker is known for motherfucking volcanoes and earthquakes. Alright? And the resources over there is hydropower, geothermal power, look them up, petroleum, and fertile land. I'm going to say that again. Hydropower, geothermal power, petroleum, and fertile land. Or what they call arable land. So, y'all been over there since the 1800s. What else is over there? See, it's like this what lets me know that the world is still alive and still giving back. And they're taking these resources. This is what it looks like to me. Because like this is the natural resources of El Salvador. But it's also known for volcanoes and earthquakes. Now, their most used resources are coffee, corn, and sugarcane. Alright? So you just put everything together. Remember, we've been in El Salvador since 1863. Grabbing hydropower, geothermal power, petroleum, and fertile land. Now, the indigenous people over there, probably still over there, are the Lenca people, the Nahua Pipil people, the Maya Quarti people, the Maya Pocamayan people, and the I think the Kakara people. Kakarira people. Now, I think the Lenca people probably still popping. But I'm just saying, this is what's in El Salvador. Alright? This is what's in El Salvador. Now, here's what's in Guatemala. We got damn near a fucking mineral reserve over there in Guatemala. Uranium, sand, gravel, limestone, nickel, petroleum, coal, gold, silver, copper, iron ore, and cobalt. Ooh, wait, it's a lot of motherfucking good benefit over there. The most used resource over there is petroleum, fuel wood, and hydroelectric power. And we hear the word petroleum again. We hear that word hydro, electric, and hydropower. And petroleum is in damn near everything we use. So, come on now. Let's just be real. The indigenous people of the Guatemalans was the Mayans. And look it up. I think it's 21 different types of Mayans, bro. But the fucking Mayans. So I just want y'all to put shit together on why Kamala Harris is talking about these 3 Pacific motherfucking places. Now let's get down to Honduras. Honduras. This motherfucker got resources of timber, gold, silver, copper, lead, zinc, iron ore, antimony, coal, fish, shrimp, and hydropower, limestone, marble, pozzolan, rhyolite, and salt. The most used resources is land. So I guess they got a lot of land over there too. Just make you think, don't you? Nigga like Dave Chappelle did on that skit. They over there for that oil. But in this case, we over there for that gold. That petroleum. Hydropower. The indigenous people of Honduras were the Lenca. Lenca people, Tolopan, mosquito people, and Chowakita or Chawalika people. So, what does these three places have in common, my brothers and sisters, kings and queens, guys and goddesses? What does these three places that Kamala Harris said have in common? These resources. Okay, now that we got that out the way, let's go back to what you were saying about private business sector. Why does everything got to be so private? Why it can't be public? Put a name on it. So, this your boy Hurricane giving you some news, just saying that the powers that be still taking resources from the indigenous people of these lands. You know, it is hurricane season. I almost forgot the hurricane season is popping right now. So, safe travels. Like over there in that area, because Honduras gets hit, El Salvador gets hit, Central America gets hit, the Caribbean gets hit, like for real, for real. So I hope they're getting prepared and getting ready for the upcoming hurricane season. You know, so there's just some news on what's going on. If ain't nobody paying attention, you know, why do business in the U.S. gotta give to these countries when you're already over there? You know, if you add all these resources up, it's at least over $5 billion of resources over there. Like not including the land. And in these three places alone, like chances are, man, the government about to motherfucking make over $100 billion. Oh shit, dog. But why? What for? You know what I'm saying? What for? Honestly, what's the reason? Why is I'm hearing hydropower? Look up hydropower and hydroelectric power. It'll blow your fucking mind what that shit is. I can't get off into it now, man. But it's your boy Hurricane. Peace.